based on the amount of practice and the amount of years I put into my logo design work, I'm gonna charge like $10,000 for a logo.
That's it. Give me the money.
Yo, what's good? What's good, people? This is Shopped and Skewed, and we're back with another episode. How you doing, my G?
Doing great, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Chilling.
Yeah.
Chilling.
Let's get into it.
Yeah?
No dilly dally, bro.
Okay. Right to it.
Yeah.
Let's get
but
it.
like today, I'm in good spirits.
Yeah?
I know it might not look that way with the colors that I'm wearing.
Yeah, it's pretty,
But, yeah.
pretty dark today.
It's bleak. But no, I wanted to talk about how I just noticed right now.
Yeah?
Like, we're like Malawi as a whole, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the arts are getting better.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
Okay.
Because I've noticed one thing, like music videos specifically.
Yeah. Okay.
Specifically, music videos. So I don't know if you follow the works of, is it Kanchoa? Hendrix,
yeah, Hendrix. Yeah,
You've seen his
I
work?
follow him. I follow him a lot. I think the first time I saw him was on, I think I discovered it. I might have seen like his work before, but I wasn't really maybe paying attention.
Yeah.
But I saw his TikToks. So he makes these TikToks that are just like
Oh yeah.
maybe nature, like this. It's like pretty like this little montage type.
Stuff, like
serious stuff.
ASMR.
So I loved it when I saw it, and I followed right away.
Yeah.
And after that, and then that's when like when you notice something, and you like
You just see it
just starts
everywhere.
popping up everywhere. So now I've noticed that his
That's
his
like
big.
when you get like a rare car in GTA, bro, you just start seeing it everywhere.
Now this is also in real life. Like whenever there's a car you like,
Yeah.
when there's a car you like, you're like, oh, okay. Or when you talk about a car, a specific car, and you go to town, you
see it.
see so much of it everywhere.
Everywhere. That was,
But yeah, that's-
bro, that was like what happened with the CX-5.
Yeah.
Like, well, this is a cool car.
Cool car. Hey.
And then an influx, bro.
No, but to be fair, I think it was both that, the seeing it, and also like people everyone that saw it loved it. Or the people that had money both loved it and bought it. We loved it. We just loved it from a distance. But yeah, it kept on showing up. But yeah, so that's what happened with Hendrix.
Yeah. Dope. I saw one of his videos, like, I think that was last month.
Yeah.
There was a very, very beautiful skyline that day. It did something. It was so dope. It was so dope. Anyway, but like talking about his music videos, because I realized one thing, bro. We've always had what it takes, right? Like technicalities, technical skills, right?
Yeah.
And just the talent, pretty much. But I think we're always restricted by the budgets and whatnot, bro. Cause like
budget is not a technicality.
Well, no.
Okay.
Well, right. Cause like if you think of it is not. Because if you think of like scientists when they're doing their research and whatnot, when they're doing their work, they get funded, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
cool.
fully funded.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So you just have to
So
concentrate.
they have the brains to like get the things done, discover the things, but they still need funding to like, I guess, keep it going. Yeah.
Imagine if your work, right? If you wanted to do like just personal work, and someone was like, you know what, I'm just gonna fund you,
dude.
I'm just gonna fund like the work that you want to do. I'm just gonna pump in money.
I've heard that happen to like some very lucky few people like in the creative industry. I can't mention names because obviously and then like
link us up.
I don't want those problems. But it's happened to someone before where someone kind of like gave them kind of like a blank check. So yeah, it was pretty much like just a blank check to say, okay, I like the work you're doing. I would in the future like to invest in it.
Yeah.
But for now, I just want to give you like the freedom to like create and like go into whatever direction you want to go to. So you let me know what you want, money wise, and I'll provide that for you. Yeah, so
Damn.
I don't know how it's going now because I haven't talked to the dude in a while, but yeah, seemed like a good thing to come out of the, I would say corporate world, or I don't know if it was on the pace. I think it was on a personal level. The person just admired the work. I don't think they're related or anything, but it was just like, I like your work. I've seen your work ethic. I think you can go far.
Wow.
Here's a hand.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Hey,
man,
if that happened a lot here, that would be
help.
crazy.
Okay,
Yeah, on me.
So like you're referring to
his work.
to his work.
Yeah. So like I saw one of my favorite songs from Malawi right now, right? Pete Gonjesa, right?
Oh yeah.
That song, fire. I love it. I love it. Yeah. So most people, when I shared that video with most people, they're like, this is a fire song.
Yeah.
Right? But like the music video, you could see the idea was so dope, right? It was so fire, but I think they were restricted mostly by budgets and whatnot. And then you see the same guy directs KOK's video with the duo. What do you call it? The duo, Edfist and Kine. Yeah, that song, Holy Water. Yeah. Same guy.
Same dude.
In a space of
who's the dude? Which
Kanchoa. The
oh
director. Yeah. So you can see that. Okay, so this is just down to budget, really.
Yeah.
Because even from the other one, that was on the lower end of the budget, right? You can see there's a clear direction and look that they were going for.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you go this side, it's like proper blockbuster stuff, man.
But
so
I'd like to play devil's advocate a little bit.
Go ahead. Yeah.
This is stuff that I've heard, not necessarily about him. No offense to the guy or anything, but I just want to. It's something that I've heard that I don't believe in it, but I've heard a lot of people say about creatives.
I think I know where you're going.
It happens a lot in the fashion industry. I might have overheard some conversations, but there's this thing where people always talk about creators work harder on the people that are like more famous. For example, in your example, Pete. Shout out Pete.
Shout out my guy.
Pete is not as known as KOK and Edfist and them. So there's always this thing where they say, this guy mangobanga zinto for Antogura Nachugagale and stuff like that. Yeah, like it's like okay, cause this person is already famous.
Yeah,
I should really, really work hard. I should like really double down on this particular project.
Yeah,
that way, it's getting way more eyeballs than this one that I worked on for the other guy. So maybe it's not down to budgets per se. Maybe the budget might play a factor, but there's also talk of people work harder because it's a more famous person, so that way they know that this is promo for themselves, and they would want to impress that person,
so that they keep coming back.
But also, if for example, that video you're talking about probably over 100K views.
Hey, bro, it's running what? It's way more than that.
How many views does Pete's have?
Yeah, it's not that many.
Exactly. So you get the point.
Yeah,
so it's like okay, I'm advertising myself here,
so I should put my bag
into it here,
type thing.
Then put it. But yeah, that's just a thought. That's just how a lot of people have approached. Even I have heard it too before. Like same type of thing where it's like when you're doing. Even I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you've gone through that before, but someone telling you that I saw the work you did for this person.
Yeah.
I feel like you put much more effort into why are you not doing our stuff the way
you're doing it with
them people. Yeah, like it happens.
I've heard that before.
Sometimes even I remember within the agency, within brands, a brand would come to and say that I've seen the work you guys have did for
this other brand.
This brand. Wow, why are you not doing our work? It's actually funny.
Yeah, it's funny like that. But then you think about it, it's like. For me personally, I think it takes from the way I'm linking with the person, with the client. So if we have like a very good rapport to build off of the artwork there, it works that way. Because if you look at the work that I did for Pete is like one of my like personal faves. Bro.
Yeah.
Like I put my bag into this because I believed his vision, right? Yeah. So I don't know, man.
Also, you believing in his vision, I would say, is it kind of comes with you work with Pete, so you spend time with Pete.
Yeah.
The inspiration or the you getting into it starts slowly.
Yeah.
It builds up. There's like a build up of like an idea here, an idea. Oh, you're doing this. You're doing this. Oh, okay, you're doing this. You walk in the studio. He plays you one thing. He plays you like it kind of builds up over time.
Yeah.
And by the time you have to do the thing,
you're already
like there.
Yeah.
But then, for example, say someone comes to you and they approach you out of the blue. They say, "Okay, I need you to do this."
Yeah.
There isn't much time to like form that kind of deeper relationship. I would say the same thing about like Suffix. The way you have, I feel like you found your thing with Suffix. Like you know the kind of stuff he likes, and it's easier for you to like when he gives you the idea, or when he gives you talks about you guys talk about the project.
Yeah,
it's. I would want to say easier to find maybe inspiration to like do certain stuff or to find direction because you kind of already have a sense of what the person actually likes. And I'm sure it extends to even video directors as well. The more you work with certain artists, the better you become at understanding their brand and understanding their kind of music and the fans. So at the end of the day, we've totally gone off topic here. But I feel like before we get to the funding or the money part, I feel like already you can see that there's so many dynamics that are at play at a product being better or perceived better by some other than others. It's before you even get to anything else, people would think A, people would think B. It was on the ground. There's so many different things that affect how the work was done. So many different things.
Yeah, true. Actually, I just remembered one of, I think we spoke about this like a while ago or so. I don't know where we were talking about this, but you remember when we were talking about, we're talking about music videos as well.
Yeah.
And then I think I was worried that we're not catching up to like what's being done out there. Yeah, and I remember you made a point about where we are right now, we can't try to compete with like the US or Nigerians because they've had headway, right? Head start.
Exactly.
Yeah, head start. They've had a head start, and we've been trailing.
Yeah, we've been trailing.
So if we're going to do great work right now, let's take inspiration from maybe like music videos from like the 2000s.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I remember that. I remember that conversation.
Yeah, because I remember like I was checking out music video. Fabulous. Diamonds.
Yeah.
Remember, bro? I used to love that genre of music videos, bro. Like studios, like studio shoot.
Yeah.
But then just having like a lot of nice B-roll.
Yeah,
and just
exactly.
Chug it in there.
Oh yeah, the B-roll just like things falling in it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we could do that because I feel like we haven't really. I feel like the people that explore studios in Malawi are photographers.
Yeah, that's it.
Videos, I think it's much more difficult also because we don't have, I don't know anyone. Do you know what a psych wall is?
A what?
Psych wall.
Psych wall.
Called, yeah. I don't know if I'm saying this right even. It's basically, like those big studios, production studios, they have a wall that doesn't have a corner.
Or they just slide it down like that.
So it's like a wall, like in a corner like this, they'll just curve it here and slide it down here. So it's tall enough for you to shoot at whatever angle and not show good backdrop better.
Yeah.
So if you look at most photographers, backdrop is maduka.
content
all
aware.
of that, you know.
Yeah, I know.
So that's what they do. But for videos, you can't really really do that.
So you need that type of.
So I feel like that's why people like tend to shy away. You look at a video like what raga 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 raga.
Yeah.
You remember that video?
I remember.
It was a one-shot video. They were moving the camera from here to here. They were changing scenes based on lights where it turns black. It's like another scene where but it was one place and they're moving the camera and the backdrop is still full.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's why we haven't really gotten into the studios thing with videos, but I feel like something that we can still do, as we're saying, that it's an old thing. It was happening as an old thing there.
Yeah.
But if someone like actually invested in something like that, something of the sort in a warehouse space, I always talk about this. Someday I'll do it, guys. Don't worry. But if you have a studio that's in a warehouse space and you have enough height, you can do stuff.
Isn't that back to the budget?
Okay, yeah. You see what we did there.
Loop, bruh.
This is how we get now to the budget. There's certain things that you really cannot do without having like extreme amounts of money. But I feel like it's different from the budget because I feel like budget kind of like is more about say the person shooting the video or the owner of the video. Yeah. But this is more about investment.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, investment. Where you have when a small you have a couple of millions to like spend on like whatever creative industry thing. You build a huge ass studio that the same videographers then come and use to create those kind of scenes and this kind of and we all win.
True.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people here who could most likely invest in something.
People can afford. People have, dude.
Honestly, bro.
Things people are doing is like, guys, come on. You have money.
Yeah, man. Like even people are trying to perform like Ozak type.
Chief, put some of that. Anyway.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So I think from there, the point was maybe we've finally stopped trying to catch up with like the mainstream media right now.
Yeah.
So we're coming back down and we're doing the most with what we can
do. And I feel like we're also coming up with our own kind of style.
Yes.
And like it's starting to look
it's coming.
Unique.
It's forming.
Good and it's unique.
It's forming, bro. It's coming together.
Yeah.
It's coming together, which is a great thing.
It is.
I'm actually excited for that.
It is.
Also, I'm so I'm so proud of Malawians in general right now because the masses are starting to see and recognize good artwork from bad.
Okay.
They're starting to differentiate. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of times where someone would put out like subpar work.
Yeah, and people
or subpar even we've talked about this on a couple of episodes. And even in the music industry, bro, like if you come out with an artwork that's not the best, people are actually saying stuff, bro.
Yeah, people are saying stuff.
Like nah.
People are saying stuff.
This ain't it.
And there used to be a time where people would only say the people that would say stuff are the designers or us, basically.
Yeah.
But you can tell that even non-designers or I don't want to say non-creatives because I feel like everyone is a creative
in their own way.
Right. Okay. But I feel like just like regular people, let's say, are noticing these things and they can speak on it and they can notice that, okay, this is good, this is bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you're saying, that kind of means that the arts in general are getting good because when stuff is getting good, people will now start noticing that, oh, okay, this is the standard. This is not hitting that standard. This is below standard.
Exactly. That is what I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
To like get to a point where agency lingo, bro.
Yeah, get
But anyway,
creeps in when you leave.
It always comes. I've always wanted like where the masses are educated enough to just be able to because if you look at most small businesses, they usually make their own logos like on Canva and whatnot. And they say, okay, I like this logo. It looks nice to me. Right? But a professional eye will see that and
there's like flaws in it.
So for the regular person to move from that, okay, this Canva thing is good, to actually seeing that a professional, to appreciate that this looks professional.
This looks more professional.
That is the best possible outcome we can get out of even out of this podcast.
Yeah, true. No, if we get to a point of like the equilibrium of sorts, to a point where everything is well in the world, we'll shut down the podcast. Because we have no more content. We have no more content. We'll shut it down. That's when we'll quit. We'll be like, oh, okay, cool. Everything is right with the world.
We're good.
We've had our Thanos moment. We'll leave.
Nitty said that Thanos clip, bro. Like, just pleased with the world right now.
I finally rest.
Yeah. At that point, a grateful nation.
Bruh, no one is happy. No one is enjoying this.
But but like I'm proud of everyone for actually taking an interest in art right now.
Yeah, it's good.
I feel like this is what we have in Malawi, bro. Art.
Yeah.
Because first of all, your tobacco there is not selling.
Yeah.
We've started moving weed now. That's crazy.
They noticed that the tobacco isn't really doing
isn't doing it.
Like, okay, let's talk to the older brother and
who did they consult, bro? Which Bush did like
bruh.
Nah, but like we've been playing with that for a long while.
Yeah, we have.
So we've tried this, we've tried that. I think now it's time to like put our backs into art and see if we can bring in, like, we can rack in.
I remember at a certain point, I wasn't a believer in the export of art. I wasn't really seeing it as a thing that can, like, the thing that can save us. But more and more these days, it's like you can tell that, okay, people are going abroad to do shows. People are going abroad to do shows. Zambia kind of feels like we're like on a path to like merging, where it's just like, okay, Zambian music, and like shout out to Yo Maps, who's like also like a huge catalyst in that. But it's like a point where Zambian music and Malawian music are like coming to a point where the fan base will kind of be,
it's merging.
It's just merging. There's who's that? Dream apparently is big in Zambia.
It's big there?
Yeah, apparently it's big in Zambia.
Shout out.
All those other guys are known. So Ashna Chef, Ashna Kuno, like people are actually starting to realize, as I mentioned, Yo Maps and all of that. So I think we're getting to that point where Forex wise, we could actually make the arts in general could actually make a substantial amount of Forex. I remember we're having this conversation with, I remember it being at the office though. I don't know who it was with, but I was talking about how the government seems to mainly focus on exports, as you just said, tobacco and what, like the big things that will make the most amount of Forex, that will bring in the most amount of Forex. But if every single, I don't know how many graphic designers there are in Malawi. I know there are a lot. But if every single graphic designer or creative or musician or artist of any sort can rake in, say, about $200 a month from their craft in whichever way they decide to do it, whether they're selling art, whether they're just getting streams for their music. Let's just look at it that way. If like the amount of creatives that we are, if we were to make the money that we make, maybe let's say we make money already on locally, if we were to make that money in foreign currency, if we put all of that money together, wouldn't it be to a certain extent substantial? Like, what will it take for it to be substantial? Because
it would.
I personally feel like if enough people were actually, if we look at, for example, a country like SA, let's look at how much foreign currency is made there from arts and creative work. Let's look at Nigeria.
Yeah, the Niger
Nigeria
boys, bro.
Niger boys, like they're everywhere. YouTube, like you look at someone's YouTube and you think this person is from Africa. This person is just from Nigeria.
Yeah.
And you can tell that they're working and they're working. They're probably making money from their AdSense and what. That money is still somehow coming back
into the country
as foreign exchange.
Yeah.
So I always look at that at the micro level, like let's focus on what every single person can do on their own and like get somewhere. And in the end, someone will just chow that money. Jokes. In the end, we can have like a better country. You can actually, I actually feel like arts, creatives will actually be the thing that develops the economy, that fixes our economy. Whatever fixing the economy looks like. But I feel like we might have a bigger hand to play at that than anyone else.
Than everything else, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like that's how I feel too. Cause art, the great thing about art is we don't have to get regulated, bro. By the government. If I put out artwork right now and I'm saying this is worth 200 million.
200 million.
And some guy in Sweden wants to buy that piece.
He'll buy it.
They'll buy it.
Yeah. They'll tax you. Mind you. They'll tax the life out of you. But still.
That's all they can do.
No one can control the price. No one can control anything. So this is not even local. If you today say you feel like based on the amount of practice and amount of years I put into my logo design work, I'm gonna charge like $10,000 for a logo.
That's it. Give me the money. Give me the money.
No one limits it because there's businesses, there's jurisdictions, yeah. There's jurisdiction, yeah, Malawi as a country, but then there's this jurisdiction, yeah, the internet. No one has proper controls
over the interwebs.
Over the interwebs.
Hell.
So if you sell something online, if you say that, okay, this is 1 million USD, this is a piece of art that I feel like is worth this much. If someone buys it, someone buys it.
Yeah.
No, say no, you need to evaluate. No.
Bro, I swear. Oh, I just remembered with the Sweden thing. People keep asking me like if I was to dip out of this country, where would you go? Where I would go, yeah. I always say it's Sweden, and like most people like why Sweden, bro? Like and my answer is always I don't know that they have like the most it's the most musically driven country that I know. Oh. If you actually check their stats, bro, the percentage of like what do they call it? Is it GD? Which one's that one? Is it GD?
I don't think it's GDP. I think
it's the other one. It's the other one.
I'm thinking
the amount of money that's made from like the percentage.
Yeah, from music.
Is like a lot. I don't know what's the percentage, but might have to look that up.
There you go.
Yeah. You know?
There you go.
So
that could be us.
That could be us, honestly.
And Tobago, Foja, and all of that. Maybe we should just focus and I know a lot of like people say that okay, the government should like
Nah.
Leave the government. Let them do what they do.
Let's also do our
as long as we're doing our thing and we're knowing. Of course, the government kind of sets the environment where we do the things, so that might make it easier or harder for us. But I feel like if we're gonna wait for the government of Malawi to enable us to do stuff, we'll be waiting for a very long time.
True.
A very long time.
Let me take a sip.
Not forgetting.
Nah, that's true. That's true. Cause like, nah, man, we can't keep waiting. It's time. Like, let's look for clients from like that are not tainted with the Malawian mindset.
Yeah.
Let's go out there.
They still exist.
Yeah. If we're making work, just creating art in any capacity. Yeah. Let's look outwards. Right. I know most Malawians don't get to buy art like that.
Yeah.
They still appreciate it, which is good. But you know how it is here, the money, bro. Everything is you just have to buy essentials.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's let's just look at other ways of actually getting that money here. You know?
Export.
Yeah, man.
Let's keep exporting. I'm a firm believer of exporting. Now that I saw the light, I don't think I can ever go back. Now I'm like a firm believer in, dude, we can actually export. We're actually good enough. Yeah, it's because it might seem like we're not, but we're there. We're up there.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We are.
And people see it, by the way. People see what we're doing. They might not say much. I'm like seeing like a lot of buzz around Wanismas.
Yeah.
The new song.
Yeah, it's
Like,
fire, bro. Like,
it's fire.
yeah, I've
It's
seen a lot of TikToks.
It's probably big. It's like big in Nigeria at this point. It's like so like they see this stuff. They see it. Trust. They see it.
I saw some quote that said, the saddest thing in life is that you never really know how much you're loved. Because some people just will never say it. They'll
bro.
you could just step into a room and they're just like seeing you in the room. You go to work, they'll just find more reason to be at that place, right?
You never know, indeed.
Yeah.
I think the only people that get to like get a sense are like, for example, like musicians, yeah? Yeah, where it's...
You get DMs, you get like...
Some that, you remember what Swisher said, what Tawanda said. What Twinda said.
FKA.
yeah. He's talked about like musicians stepping on stage and everyone is like...
Going wild.
Off.
Yeah.
Like other people... Other disciplines, they don't get the same kind of reaction from people. So they'll never know.
They'll never know. You never know.
You never know how much the crowd, until maybe you die and then like everyone is like, oh, he was loved. No, we loved his thing. We love his stuff. But they don't tell you now. So.
Yeah. No, yeah. So, but like on that note.
On that sad note.
Yeah, that's something to think about.
That's definitely something to think about. Yeah, bro. Anyway, that has been it. For today. We hope you guys enjoyed. We will see you again next week. Make sure you like, subscribe, watch the videos. If you haven't watched all the now we can finally get to say this. There's like so many episodes. If you haven't watched, this is the first episode you're watching. There's like about 19 more episodes that you can watch. You can go binge on. I liked how I was going through the comments. So like I usually miss comments. Yeah, YouTube. But I was reading comments and I think Dawina Beza, if you know him, you know him. If you're a graphic designer, I'm pretty sure you know
OG.
him. OG. Yeah. He mentioned something. He commented something and said like, I've been like just watching this, constantly going through this and like enjoying every single one of the conversations. Yeah. And that made me feel like, okay, there's actually people who actually binge this stuff. So if you're one of them, shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
Glad you're here. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Peace.